Hello guys, Raphael Tex Primes here, and today we're gonna do an analysis on the new Jurassic World Rebirth trailer. Guys, I can't wait to see that movie. Fun fact, that movie's gonna come out like 10 days before my birthday, so I can't really wait. So yeah, sure, let's do an analysis video on Jurassic World Rebirth. Now this looks like a facility. Like, I don't know why is this so futuristic. Like, I can tell the movie is like set 6 years after Jurassic World Dominion, and I get it, but this place looks very futuristic, and I think this is a flashback scene. So yes. Now, yes, forgot to mention that the D-Rex is gonna appear in the film. For those of you who don't know what the D-Rex is, it's basically this mutated dinosaur that's gonna be in the movie, which looks very scary and looks very grotesque. Yes, like this thing is like very monstrous. If you can see here, it's trying to eat the scientist who's being locked up in this room. This is what it looks like. Oh damn. Like, this is the first trailer. I'm kind of sorry because I forgot to do a review on the first trailer. But yeah, this is what it looks like, damn. Like, for real, I don't want to see this thing in real life outside my backyard.
Sorry. Please open the door for me.
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners.
I hope this is also going to be like the exploration scene. I hope the D-Rex scene is actually a flashback scene, or like how they discovered this creature. So I feel like this is the part where they're going to see the D-Rex inside this facility. And right there, I think there's going to be hybrids in there. Who knows, but we'll get into that later.
Did experimental work.
Now, this thing right here is actually called the Mutodon. Now, in the first trailer, yeah, we did get to see, like, what was it again? A two-headed raptor. Like, I can just call it a Ghidorah raptor because the raptor has two heads. But, I mean, Ghidorah has three heads, so I just call it Ghidorah raptor. Or Hydra raptor, because why not? Now, this Mutodon hybrid, we'll get into that later because this thing will have a full appearance. I mean, a physical appearance, so we'll get into that later.
Leaving only the worst ones here.
No, fun fact, this is not actually Rexy or neither Buck. No, there's some theories that this will actually be the junior T-Rex from the Lost World Jurassic Park. No, like, since everyone watched Jurassic Park 3, like, we all thought the Bull T-Rex was the junior T-Rex, but I think that theory was proven wrong. I have no idea why. So I bet and I'll hope this will be the junior T-Rex. I know we're not going to see Rexy confirmed, because remember, this is Site C, and Rexy is on the mainland at the end of Jurassic World Dominion, so how is that possible? So yeah, now this is our first new T-Rex species. Now, by the way, you may be asking why the T-Rex is swimming. It is a pretty smart thing. And I bet, like, for those of you who don't know much about Jurassic Park. Now, for those of you who don't know much about Jurassic Park, so listen to me up here. Now, why the T-Rex is swimming is just a novel reference. The river raft reference, which was actually in the novel. I heard it was actually cut from the film due to it being very expensive during, like, I mean the 93 film. But this is our first semi-aquatic T-Rex, bro. This is a prehistoric planet reference. Like, oh my days, how did this thing know how to swim? Like, I know Tyrannosaurus in real life are, like, pretty much more into land than swimming, like a Spinosaurus. So I just say this is just a novel reference or not something proven in real life. Now, these sauropods are known as Titanosauruses. Yeah, when I meant Titanosaurus, not the kaiju from the 1975 Terror of Mechagodzilla. Yeah, by the way, even though this movie is directed by Gareth Edwards, I feel like the Titanosaurus has frills, just like the Godzilla Titanosaurus. Or I'm just gonna call the Godzilla Titanosaurus Kaiju. Well, I could call this Titanosaurus Dinosaur. Dang, we have two Titanosauruses. Are you actually real, bro?
Don't see that every day. Or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh?
And yes, we get to see our new breed of Quetzalcoatlus. Now, in Jurassic World Dominion, the Quetzalcoatlus was, like, very big. I remember I watched the scene where it kind of crashes a plane in the middle of, like, was it a snowy environment? Dang, that scene was crazy. Now, in this movie, this is a completely different breed of Quetzalcoatlus. I know in Jurassic World Rebirth, they have, like, different breeds of dinosaurs. I'll get to the Spinosaurus later. But the thing is, the Quetzalcoatlus looks a lot like an alien than Dominion's one, but I still like the design. It reminds me of a Tropioganthus a lot.
Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
She's scared.
And finally, other than Blue or Bumpy, we get our first guardian dinosaur named the Aquilops. Now, this Aquilops thing is like a Protoceratops, pretty much a part of the Protoceratopsian family. So this would be a guardian dinosaur, or they just found it on the mainland. Like, I don't think, like, I feel like during the events of Dominion, or they just found it there. Like, that's crazy. Bro just caught their first Pokemon.
She's scared though.
Now, we get to see this cool looking shot of the D-Rex right here. Now, speaking of which, even though this movie is directed by Gareth Edwards, the same person who made Godzilla 2014, this looks like a Muto, since the female Muto or the male Muto has like 6 legs in total. And even though when it comes to mind with this new D-Rex dinosaur, it looks like the Cloverfield monster due to its enormous forehead. Especially the Cloverfield monster with one big forehead.
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Now, this is actually the Mutodon, the one that was inside the incubation tube. Now, this thing looks extremely weird. Like, bro, what have they done to you, bro? As though I heard this is actually the mix between a raptor and a pteranodon. So, does this thing actually fly or what? Like, bro, give this guy like 4 legs so he can turn this thing into a dragon. It looks like a dragon. But it's still a cool creature to see in the Jurassic Park movies. But it's still weird.
The Mosasaurus. We found it? No, it found us.
Now, this is the Mosasaurus. Now, yeah, when I mean the Mosasaurus, not the one you see in Jurassic World, where it just finishes off the Indominus Rex. Yeah, not that Mosasaurus, but I think this is a different breed of Mosasaurus. And also, in fact, like, unlike the Quetzalcoatlus, this is a different breed of Mosasaurus. So, yeah, not the Mosasaurus you see in, like, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and Dominion. So, this is a new Mosasaurus. Now, for real, yes, I can't wait to see Jurassic World Rebirth, even though it's almost my birthday. So yes, but there's some things that I missed out in the second trailer, and yeah, I need to bring it from the first trailer. Now I'm gonna bring in the Spinosaurus since, as you don't know, the Spinosaurus is actually my favorite dinosaur ever. So I'm just gonna show you some stuff. Now, just to tell you that the Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Rebirth is sadly not gonna be the Spinosaurus from JP3. It just straight up looks like a crocodilian accurate Spinosaurus, if you can tell. Which I think I'm alright, because when I'm seeing this kind of Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Rebirth, I'm alright with that concept. Before the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer was released, I heard there's gonna be the Spinosaurus. I mean the one from JP3 returning in that movie. But I'm not sure if I believed it or not. It's just that there's just some rumors going on. Until like when the trailer released, I just saw that. I was so happy that I saw the Spinosaurus back in Jurassic World Rebirth, but it's not the same. It's alright. But I was still wondering what happened to the Spinosaurus after Jurassic Part 3. I know it showed up in Camp Cretaceous, like in the Manticore Island, and I don't know where did it go after that. Like, can someone tell me in the comments where did the Spinosaurus go after Chaos Theory? No, Camp Cretaceous. I'm very sorry for that. But still, the Spinosaurus in the movie is gonna be like mostly aquatic, and is gonna team up against the Spinosaurus. I mean Mosasaurus. Sorry, but I'm glad to see the Spinosaurus back in the Jurassic World series. It's been like 21 years, right? No, it's 25 years. Sorry, but I'm back after seeing it in Jurassic Park 3. Now, yes, Jurassic Park 3 is my favorite Jurassic Park film of the entire franchise. The thing I don't like about Jurassic Park 3 is just the human characters just yapping. But at least I like Jurassic Park 3 just because of the Spinosaurus and the Velociraptors, which do have a good looking design to it. And yes, speaking of Velociraptors, yes, they are going to show it in Rebirth. And the good part and good news is they're going to keep the Jurassic Park 3 look. I mean, it's just based on the toy line. So yeah, I'm glad they're gonna return to Jurassic World Rebirth. So that's actually good. And yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. And I hope you guys love watching this video. And peace out.